Do you guys like my concrete baby jail? It's really the groundbreaking, you know? It's I can't continue on with the meme. Welcome back everybody to another episode of Anno 117. I hope you all are doing well today. We are going to be working on this upper section, but we're going to be following through with a humble request provided to us by Rantian Nick. And I want to, if it's okay, I didn't ask, of course, but I'm going to read aloud because I know you're probably okay with this. I mean, obviously you commented, so I'm just going to take that on face value. Here's a challenge for you, Rantius. I do love my challenges. For the prestigious mountainside area, I'd say multiple housing communities, only marble roads, and only blooming cities decorations. Also, at least a minimum of 12 statues. We accept the big column and the animal ones. 6 banners! Honestly, we should have swapped these two around, but I'll give you a free pass. 6 banners and the Emperor statue in the middle of the community in a roundabout similar to the middle of Zerexalon. That is pretty cool. And then not only that, I believe we have a little bit of an enhancement to said idea by Rantian Ezra. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly, my friend. I would add to each level of the housing communities, there should be its own type of trees. So one would only have the pink ones, the other one would have the cypress, and so on. It would be fun to imagine the more prestigious residents and the more elegant the prim and foliage are. I love this idea. I'm going to hopefully do you guys justice, so let's get on with it. Before we actually work on this, though, there is a wee bit of a problem with Zerexalon, and it has to deal with the amphorae, and it also has to deal with the fine glass. I think it's more so an issue when it comes to the glass itself, more so than the pigments, but for the time being, I have set in a buy order to bring that in, so hopefully the NPCs will help me out with this regard. I am also seeing a little bit of an issue here, so I'm going to see if we can have, like, maybe, let's see, where am I going to put another one of these guys? I don't like that spot. That's also not pretty good. I suppose for the time being, we're going to have a trading pier right here and a trading pier right over on this side. We will obviously work on these, and I know you don't need a road, but I'm the psychopath that needs to have one, okay? So we're going to have 2 of those. The other thing is I have already set up a big boy ship ready to go. And what we need to do is, on Salacia, what we need is to get every single one of these river slots to have clay pits. Because we are constantly running out of clay over there on Zerexalon, and it is just a really good idea to get these worked on immediately. And then transfer over all of the clay to the island. I do not know why that is happening, so we're just going to leave it. Transfer all the clay to the island, and make sure that we can produce some more amphorae. So we're going to build those 2 together, and I'll build a warehouse in between. Again, does not look like a really good area, but hopefully we'll get a good amount from this location, just to cut down on the potential of there being a riot of some sort. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then we're going to turn our attention back to Zerexalon. What is your problem?
Some choice ingredients.
Well, do we have enough sturgeon, or do we just need...
I enjoy a touch of work
Oh, yeah.
now and then.
A touch of work? Not when I'm in control. You need to be working a lot more. Okay. So Neptune is back up to 7, or I'm sorry, yeah, 7,000 or 6,000 devotion. Okay, that's not really, well, it's, I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, 6,007 is kind of like on that weird side of things. Right, so let's take a look-see at the upper ridge here. If we are going to have multiple different types of communities with like a roundabout in the center, I kind of want to work on the roundabout first before working on anything else. So let's get rid of this dirt path and this dirt path and this one. And I wish there was a way, like in 1800, for you to just get rid of the trees that are around here, but it's unfortunately not possible. Let's go and put down the Emperor statue first and foremost. I think this is a good spot for said roundabout, or we can have it a little bit further up. Yep, let's have it right over here. And because we're just going to be focusing on the marble, we're going to have to put the marble roads all around it. Let's see if it'll let us. We can do something interesting with it for sure, but we need the banners and such placed immediately. We're going to have a good mixture of not only the Imperium's banners, so we'll have banner, banner, We're also going to have some of the Legion banners. So we're going to have the 3rd Legion banner around this side, 3rd Legion banner over here. That's 2. That's 1st Legion, 2nd, 3rd, and 2nd, 3rd. Is that correct? I think we have 3rd Legion banners for all of them. Okay, good. Then, what I would like to do is flanking the Emperor's statue, or what might even be a little bit nicer, is to put this one right here, this one right here, and then space these guys out. Yeah? That way we can have, and seeing as how this is a fortress-type city, we can have the proverbial torchbearers like this flank at the left and the right. That's, in fact, really nice. And then the centerpiece, we can have this to be obsidian. There we go. That's going to be the focal point. And from this point onward, we're going to have said roundabout. So I think this is probably like the best way to do it. And we can make it look a little bit nicer. Let's see. We can bring that forward. We can bring this forward. I'm just testing out to see. Yep, there we go. That's one spot there. Pretty sure we can do this. Is it the same length? No, this one is longer, isn't it? That works. Let's do that. Okay, we're gonna extend this out to here. And extend this out to here, correct? And then we're gonna go down. Look at that, man. That's awesome. Oh my god, it's working. It's working. It's working. I'm scared. This is actually coming together. And we're going to use the Blooming Cities pack a lot. So what I think I would like to do in the middle here is a little bit of different color wildflowers and shrubs. Yes? Yes. We love that. Let's go. And now we'll connect up to here. There's going to be a way going up this direction. There's going to be a community right over here, and then the other one will probably have the entrance right over there, perhaps. We're going to take this all the way down. We're going to have to get rid of this last little bit right over here. And I'm not entirely certain if you also wanted me to work in the front, but you know what I'll do? This side, I'm also going to work on it for you. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't, my lords. As for the road coming over here, we want to probably bend it around here. And yes, I am building with marble roads because I'm committed to this plan. On the very top, there is one point around here that we're going to have either a temple or a... What is this other thing called? A library, right? Because if we want patricians up here, this is going to be necessary. So we can either put it at the far end back here, which is beautiful, don't get me wrong. And in fact, it does work out quite well, I think. Or we can have a temple, but put it further down. What do y'all want? Happiness and prestige on Zerexalon. You know what? I'm in a good mood today.
As is your judgment.
We're going to do that. And I'm hoping in the future that we have the option to change up the colors of the walls and such to something else. I think that would be rather cool. Yep. So let's start working on one of said communities. I think I want to work down here first and work my way up. And because it is a very prestigious area, I want to make sure that there is room in between not only the road, but also like have a little bit of a barrier, kind of what I did with like this side. But I believe I'm going to be utilizing the hedge wall a bit more over on the front. Or actually, no. Let me see, because it's only with blooming cities, correct? What do we have over here that can form? So we have the exotic gardens. And I do have this one. So yes, I can use the Gate of the Domus then. Okay, we'll do that then. We'll use this. Our first entrance in here. And we'll take it to, like, right about here. And a little bit further. Maybe we can hug the road. Yeah, let's have the district, or this block, rather. Let's have it end right about here. That's a good spot. Yep. And this side will go straight down to probably the wall. I mean, you can connect it up to the wall, I think. Let's see. I think there is a way to make this happen. Maybe I need to just angle it a little bit further. There is a way I can cheese this. Let me show you. Aha. Nope. There's a tower there. The tower is going to be a problem. Wait. I know I can do this. I've done it before. We're going to put down a stone ballista tower right here. And let me see if it'll link. Oh, there we go. No, it wants to work over there, so you want to embarrass me today, game. Right from the get-go. Okay. All right. No, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. I understand. I get it. No big deal. But I'm still going to keep the tower there. There's no reason I should get rid of the tower. All right. Good startup. For this one, I want to... Well, we've already put down some of those banners, so that's okay. The statues, we also want to utilize the animal statues. They do have these ones in here, correct? It's not in this one. It's the Sphinx. Okay. So we're going to utilize the Sphinx for this particular area. And I believe the name that Nick wants to have for this area is Horti Imperialis, which means Imperial Gardens. It's going to be really pretty. In all actuality, I should have probably pushed it one further back so I could have had it go alongside the road. It's not too late to fix that even. Wait a moment. I'm going to do this really well. I'm going to be very honest with you, because when I saw Nick's comment, I was like, okay, yeah, this is great. I was low-key a little bit worried as to what I should be doing up here, so I'm glad that you gave me the idea. At least the finances are balancing out a little bit more. All right, this ship,
Waiting for your decree.
you are going to go from Salacia and get as much of this clay as possible so I can have my potters continue to work. Bring it over to Zerexalon. Perfect. Let rip. So I don't have to worry about that one, at least. I can focus on what I'm doing up here. Now then, we can have the exotic gardens for this one, at least. Yeah, that's the springtime garden, the cypress garden, the pines, and then exotic fern. What's the exotic fern? Ooh, that's fancy. Let's use that one. Oh, whoa, hold on. That was a lot of, that was a word salad for you. Okay. Oh, it did max out over here, too? Wait. Okay, that just randomly happened. I'm sticking with it. I'm cool. I'm cool as a cucumber. Only thing I would kind of wish they would fix with this pack in the future is make it so it's not very repetitive. I can get rid of certain sections and replace it, but I think for now, we'll just leave that be. So let's start working up in here. We're going to need to have the basics, at least a marketplace for them to start. Otherwise, these buildings are not going to have the ability to grow easily. I mean, we will have the other stuff that's, you know, obviously in Zerexalon at the moment, but I want to make sure that we do well. Yeah, you're going to go here, 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 and then you are going to finish out right there. Oh, wait a minute. Do this. I have an idea. You're going to go to there. Beautiful. That's the first startup. The Liberty should have enough of this. I don't want to provide them with those. What I really need to focus on is proper placements for sanctuaries and such. That way we can guarantee that the whole area over here, I don't have to like go, for example, and spam a Grammaticus. I think for the first one, though, I can put a Grammaticus in here, and I will commit to that. The Equites, on the other hand, they would probably need... Oh, there's a problem. There is a little bit of a problem, gang. That one is the forum. Can we put a forum somewhere in here? We can put a forum right here. I just don't know if the line is going to be capable of reaching it. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. I don't know how far up you would go. You would go there? Okay, it has a maximum range. Okay, if I put the cistern right about here, I don't know why it's putting it at the edge. Like, is it even possible to build there? Okay, now it fixed it. It fixed it there. Hold up. I'm curious as to whether it would link up. It would link up. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Wait a minute. So we could have a forum or a bathhouse over in this corner then. That would be great. If only it would work like that, but the bathhouse is also phenomenal to have. We can build it at an angle, but then it would kind of mess with... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I like this idea, though. I like it. And that would go all the way to the top, because we wouldn't be able to get to patricians without at least one of these buildings. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna commit. Nice. Okay, that's one. What do we need in place of... Hold on. Where's an Equite house? That should be sorted. That one will also be sorted. Where is... Okay, in place of the theater, we would need either a gambling house or an aqueduct cistern. But I can guarantee you this is not going to go all the way to the top. So there needs to be a spot for either the gambling house, which is easier to take care of, and what I would honestly prefer, or the theater. The theater is a larger building. Because I can form a little community over here. And I'm sorry I'm being so indecisive about this. I just really want to make sure I do it well. Oh, man. I couldn't have put it in here, could I? No. Let's just tackle it when we get to that point. And one house here. Gonna build some houses alongside the road down over here. Okay, perfect. Not that one. We need to have the marble road going down. Very pretty. Definitely need to have their city watches and all that good stuff. I think at the end of the road we should have the Vigilies. Yep. Gonna keep that there. I think one house over here will do it. We could put one in the back here, potentially. But I don't want to, like, over-spam it, you know? Because we have to do beautifications in there. Link that up. And then we will upgrade these guys. What do you want, Ben? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. So let's start changing the building skin, at least for that one. I wish the Grammaticus had a skin as well. If we want to utilize the same fern pack, what else does Blooming Cities have? I feel like I want to mix and match just a little bit. There are some of these other trees. I will put those down. And I want to at least put down obsidian tiling so they can walk around and such. Oh, wow. Okay, another one?
Your judiciousness.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuel efficiency, that's awesome. The Vulcanalia! Salonius. But he offers not one man for the Vulcanalia. Yeah, but his tongue still manages to read... Nope, I can't finish that statement. Sorry. I caught myself. Oh, man. Whoever wrote Spartacus, honestly, has had probably the best time of their life. The dialogue is crazy. Now, where are those... Oh, yeah. I need some of these. If I can even remotely fit them anywhere. This one's smaller? Could have gone... Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Gonna have that here. The walkways... We're gonna get these built around underneath. I don't mind that there's stuff underneath. Ooh, pretty. I gotta stick to the Zerexalon vibe as well of using the obsidian tiling. Yeah, I think I like the tiling right there too. Or actually, no. We're gonna have the ferns come back. Yeah. There we go. This spot's all encased, man. That's awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful start. Can we upgrade these guys? Let's do it. I think I want at least our first area to get up to Equites. They should have all they need for it. They will have the olive oil, which is good. That's a plus. On the other side of the street, from here, I want to maybe... Hold on, where is the pack? I'm curious. Because this will be a little bit more vibrant when you're close to the aqueduct. Yeah? Yeah. The Temple of Flora. You already know you need one of those here. Or rather, it's still within range, correct? Oh yeah, it's definitely still within range. So we're going to put that over here. And I want to build houses around it. That will not interfere with... Oh, it kind of will, wouldn't it? Let me do this. We'll remove you back by 1. No. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. Hold on. I'll fix it. I will fix it. Do not worry. Why does that look good? I'm sorry. No. Not happening. And then from here, I think I need to have this road be the one to link up to them. Or we can do this. Yeah. And that forms a nice little additional garden patch. This is a great spot to have some housing, that's why. Go right around, and this should reach all of them. Pretty good. On this side of the street, however, I don't know which one of the packs we can use. Or not packs, the flora we should use. Let's take a little look-see. We could have just the bushes and such, or we can still stick with the ferns. Actually, I'm going to stick with the ferns. Look how it opened up over there. It's a lot better on open areas like that than it is on close quarters for some reason. I'm not entirely certain why that is the case, but nevertheless, it is. I'm more than certain they will fix it in time, because it doesn't look right when you just, like, spam it, in my humble opinion. I have another one of these Sphinx right over here, and another one on the other side. Good. Have some palm trees. I guess we're preparing ourselves for the DLC already. I'm for it, man. I'm happy. I'm happy to do this. Let's see. What are we gonna do with maybe a Pool of Virtue right over back here? You can have some of the blue flowers like this, okay? And then around it, we can have more of the ferns. That's so cool, man. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Out of curiosity, what does this do? No way. The ferns are so much nicer on so many levels. So what we'll do instead is over here, instead of the flowers, I might keep the blue ones because that's the way that you can see the statue and whatnot. On the outskirts, we'll have the different gardens. So you have the cypress right over there. You have the exotic fern over there. And because the Zerexalon color scheme is more so on the blue side, we're going to keep that in the front. Also, do need to get some trees up here. Stone pine. Someone's screaming. What the heck? What's the matter? Somebody stole your sweet roll. I'm really, I don't want to get back into Skyrim. I say it, but I don't want to. I'm already back into RuneScape, as I mentioned in the previous video, so I can't add any more to the list. Okay, upgrade all of these, upgrade all of these, that's perfect. And we'll have to change out their building skins. They can get up to the patricians as well. I don't think that ship has arrived quite yet. Otherwise, we would be seeing... Let's see. Yeah, we don't have the clay in here quite yet. I kind of want a massive fern garden over here and see what happens. Like, see, that... no work. But, well, wait a minute. We could put you one further down, okay, and you also here. Yep, there we go. And then utilize the obsidian in between. Not there. I just want a little patch right in the front. Yep. Let's see. I hope it's okay that I'm putting down the obsidian at the very least. I guess I should have asked that before my overzealous nature took hold. There we go. Want to talk about blooming cities? I got it for you in abundance. Could have also built over on this side. Maybe we can build like a shrine or something over here. I have not asked which deity you would have preferred. However, because I don't really hold too much stock in the shrines at all, and, you know, the fact that you can, like, spam them, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put down the Shrine of Vulcan right around here. And connect it up like so. Underneath it, go and put down the obsidian. And then around it, I will have... Where's the fern? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So pretty. It's a little bit spammy. I more than likely will have to fix it, but the corners are good. I'm happy about that, at least. Let's also have a Medici in the area. This is very crucial. They'll be able to get to every single one of those houses over in these two districts. And then a Custodia, which will also make it to every single one of the houses over here. Good. Not this pack. We need this one only. Like, there are areas over here which it just will not fill in naturally unless I tell it to do so. I think it's because of the bathhouse. Let me see what happens when you just, like, click and drag a huge... Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Good. Because there's no way I could build back there anyway. Hello? Game? What are you doing? There we go.
So if you guys didn't know that there's actually going to be an Egyptian DLC for the game coming out soon, and yes, it's meant to be pretty good, so... I'm just giving you guys a showcase from, like, right now. I don't even know where the hell that voice came from. Don't ask. Do not ask. I have no clue. The next spot that we want to work on probably right here.
I await your instruction.
Even Ben's really happy about all this. Good. I'm happy at least he's happy. Where would a temple fit up here? I'm actually, like... more keen on a temple. I mean, that could work. I'm trying to stick with it. Yeah. Yeah. I think a temple up here would be insane. And then just build around it. If it would go back just a little bit further, I would have loved it, but... yeah, we're doing this. We're committing. What do you want, dude? Where's the island? I have told you before, negative, Admiral.
I think you know that bothers me.
I know it does.
Did.
I know it does. What are you gonna do about it? Can't you see I'm busy? Man has zero respect. As a matter of fact, the way that I built the road here is incorrect. What I need to do is have the gates first. Aha, no, we need to have the wall first, apparently. Have the wall from here, okay. And then we'll bring it to link up with this side right there. That way we can put in, like, one gate over here and one gate right there. Good. It'll allow us to take the marble road straight through. And we can build over on this side. We'll build over on this side. It's going to be great. But I need to make sure that the wall is situated first. Can bring it to, like, maybe here. Good. Very pretty. And the reason I opted for the temple, of course, is because I do need that accolade still done. So this is really important for us to tackle. What would be the best foliage for this area? I have no clue. We're going to find out, though. I want to leave, like, a little bit of room in between the temple and where I'm planning on putting these houses, though. I want a little spawn in between. Yeah. And I'm going to build individually like this, and then 2 houses there, 1 house back there. That way I can run this through and run that there. Maybe over on this side around the temple, maybe the cypress trees. I think the cypress trees would work out rather well. Don't you think? We are hardcore beauty building today, and I'm very, very, very happy. Run it along the road. Actually, no. Give it like a little break. And then bring it to right here. These ones are also like viable options for us to have the flowers and such. And maybe we can put like flower beds in between the blue ones. But I'm thinking for this spot, we should have the cypress gardens. Yeah, I think I like the cypress gardens idea. Cypress gardens, and then also the blue flowers. Along with the... I need to put this one down. I'm just going to find an area and place it eventually. I have no clue where. Then we can put it in between one of the houses. The heck. Do that. Otherwise, I legitimately will never be able to place down this one. Guaranteed. That's how my brain works. Or doesn't. One of the two. You'll be the judge of that one. Okay, blue flowers. There is the option to put down, like, maybe a fig tree or something in between. Was this one? Gum tree. Yeah, we can put that there. Some pomegranate trees. I don't know, every time I see the gum tree, it just reminds me of, what was that movie? Click? Adam Sandler and, Christopher Walken. Long time ago. If you've ever seen it, then you know what the reference I'm going to make comes from. Hubba Bubba. Habibu! Habibu! Hubba Bubba's chewing gum. Prince Habibu not chewing gum. Okay, we'll have another spot for Equite. Actually, no. We need to have it for multiple population tiers, correct? I believe so. These guys should be downgraded and kept as plebeians. Yeah, that's okay. So we will change out their building skins. We'll have Equites there. This spot and this spot will be patricians, probably. Yes. They do need to have at least a tavern or a market around here, because the only one that we have present is that one in there. No good. No good whatsoever. Or we can just have a tavern over on this side. It won't make it to the guy at the end. This one will. I kind of wish that there would be extensions for the tavern as well, but, you know, it is what it is. If that's there, it's not going to work. Or do I want it to be identical to the other side? I don't really want it to be identical. No, it doesn't have to. I'm gonna need more houses anyway. Can put 2 rows here. And then run the road straight down. And the same right over on this side. Yes, yes, I know you don't have your freaking road connection. Then build a little weird going up like so. Okay, perfect. How are we gonna get their roads satisfied? We can handle this for you. For these two, they can have this stretch. This is the only other one that doesn't have a road, so you are going to get this. Good.
Got a lovely bit of stuff coming in.
Not those packs. Okay. Stone pines. Do we want stone pines? I don't think so. Yeah. I want the blue bushes. Blue flower bushes. That's a beautiful spot. Do I want to, like, encase that with the cypress? I guess so. Or maybe this one should be the most vibrant. How would it look with this? Nah, up there would be better. Really pretty. So let's start upgrading these guys once they have all that. Oh, we also do need, shoot, either a Grammaticus or a Sanctuary over in this spot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, boy. I think the Sanctuary would go a long way. It would upgrade every single one of them. And we can put this right here. I'm okay with it. Have a temple and a Sanctuary overlooking one another. What the heck? Do it. Make it happen. So far, so good. Unfortunately, up here, I don't think we will have the aqueduct. It's kind of covering those guys, but for the most part, we're going to have to rely on the bathhouse to keep everything set. Let's try and change out the bathhouse skin and kind of commit to it. If it's very vibrant... Yeah, okay, we'll stick to the green one over here. What the hell? Let's just change you guys over to... this skin. I want... Nope, 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 nope. Stop it. Stop it! I meant the frickin' buildings. How would it look like with those? No. I need the Cyrus skin. Okay, game just does not want to cooperate with me. Put that here, and this here. I will keep the plebeians with those color schemes for their houses, though. I think I might have to change out a few, the way that they've built them. Or actually, it's kind of fine, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm strangely okay with this. Yeah. So these guys should be able to upgrade at all the way to patricians now. I want to make that happen before we move on to the next spot. Wowzers. The temple really does a lot for the area. And I mean a lot. 42,000. We're getting close to that 50. I have no clue whether I can max it out or not. Whether that hippodrome actually brings in more population size, I have no clue. I'm going to be very honest with you. I have no clue. Oh, but something really cool happened. This is completely off topic, though. The Twitch channel did make it up to 1,000+ followers. I'm very, very, very happy. And that means if you guys haven't gone and followed me on Twitch quite yet, you definitely should. Stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. I know, unfortunately, Lemon cannot make it, but nevertheless, I will probably try to find ways in the future to stream at different times so we can have a whole bunch of people arrive. That'll be great. So now it's really the Custodia that's in the way, I think. We're going to put you at the end there. my friend. And then link you up like this. As if the wall is going into, or we can like make, I don't know. I like what it's done there, so I don't really want to change it up a heck of a lot. And what we can do for RP purposes is make sure that we have a gate right over on this side so they can get over to the sanctuary once more. Is there a way that I can... What are you doing? What? Excuse me? You will work whether you like it or not. There we go. Great. It's gonna be another spot. What can I put up in here? I suppose I could put a Grammaticus, or we can just do some beautification around it. We need more of the statues. I need to count, see how many statues. I think I've only put down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not counting the Emperor's statue. Yeah, we definitely need more. This is definitely a blooming city. I know. I've already used that joke once. We're not going to use it again, even though I totally already did. 5, 6. We could put one in here. We need to get rid of, like, that. The fact that really lovely spot. I think we're at 7. Yeah, we're at 7. Over on this side, we have a lot of room in the front too, so I might want to go ahead and make like a little walkway first, or just see what happens if... I think the Pine Garden is the one that we haven't utilized, and I'm saving the Springtime Garden for the top. Let me see what the Pine Garden looks like. Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. Are you planning on working? Yeah, that's pretty. The Pine Garden. Go all the way to here. It's really nice. What the heck? I don't appreciate this game. Don't be playing with my emotions like this. I really don't appreciate it. The market could potentially make it to everywhere here. We can also have a double road going around this thing. Wait a minute. That could work. I like that. The way to get up into the trail is through here, by the way. So we can also put like a little road or something for our lovely people to guarantee that they can make it. There we go. One house there, one house here. 1, 2. Alongside here. I don't know if we can run a road in between. We can. Ooh, nice. I didn't think we could. I honestly didn't think we could. I'm happy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's working. It's working so well. We're at 7 on the statues. I don't know whether the yeah, I have to probably tell me whether this is correct or not. Whether the basins also count as structures or statues rather. But I'm gonna do something cool. Is there any way we can make this even? Or can we put this down? No, we could put another one down there, but that's a waste. Oh, we can put one here. Yes, let's put that right here. I like that idea. And then in between this, you're still getting a good coverage zone, which is beautiful. This one's the Pine Gardens, which we used before, and that's what we need to use for this area again. Yeah, over on the sides of the sanctuary, we're going to use the obsidian. I just think that looks a little bit better. Or we could use this. That kind of blends in a little bit nicer, I think. Not that one. We need this one. I should face outward. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then over here, we can have them face inward. There's like one little bit there we need to get rid of. There we go. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, wait. That's 4. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need one more. But I'm not going to, like, just be like, oh, yeah, we need one more. We're going to put it down right over here. No, we got to make it look nice. Pine Gardens around. We put Pine Gardens in between. And right around these guys. We're going to encase this one for sure. How are we doing with the fire safety? Well, that's over there. We're going to need another one in this area. That works, I guess. Yep. That should be getting a good amount of them. Absolutely. Oh, gambling house. Totally forgot about the gambling house. Oh, boy. Well. I've never gambled a day in my life. I just want it known. I like the fact that the money magically pops into my pocket in this game with their sinful gambling habits. How about this? Are you all the way up to there? No, I think I'll use the space at some point for another Medici building. It'll be at the far end. Yeah. You can have it, like, right here. So it'll go all the way to there. We might need another one, potentially. But for the time being, I guess this is okay. Have a little break in between. And build up the houses to there. Okay. Oh, and some pomegranate trees. There we go. Then we can't... Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up, hold on. There we go. Basin. Basin of Vertu. Y'all like how cultured I am from time to time? Isn't it great? Yeah, connect up there. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Beautiful. Love to see it. It's so lush up here. I might want to change this out. I've been, like, eyeballing it. Yeah, see, the Pine Garden works a little bit nicer there, I think. Oh, the Pine Garden... Yeah, it's just the spamming of the trees section. That's just weird. They'll fix it. Alright, the final spot. Right up here, right at the top. This is where we're going to have patricians. This one's also going to be patricians, though. So... have our entrance. I don't know why it does that. It's a little bit weird. Can you work with me? A little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And then link up there. Have our entrance over into here. This is going to be the location. And from this point onward, we're going to be utilizing the springtime garden. I think we need one more statue. If I miscounted, then I apologize. But we're, just for the sake of this, unfortunately, I have to get rid of one of the trees. We are going to have 2. Nice. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Whoa. 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 Pause. 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 I want to try something. Give me like a second. I'm cooking. I hope it's going to be good. I really hope it's going to be good. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Can we run... I'm just going to use a dirt path for this just to guarantee that I can link them all up really quick. You're good there. You will be good there. link these guys up. We're gonna run it to you, and then run it to the other side, right? Link up there. In the center, the sanctuary will make it once we do have it paved. So I'm kind of gonna commit to this idea. I'm thinking about having an office up here. I know it sounds really weird and it's not optimal, but when have I ever used these things optimally? Never is the answer. Okay, that's that one. I'm really thinking here. I'm really thinking about this spot. They don't have, like... And there's no way I'm building or changing up anything to have a freaking warehouse over here. It's too late. It's too late, and I really could care less. No. No. The only thing that might be a problem is where the marketplace is, but let's pave the road real quick. Okay, that fixed that. No, whoa. Did that just, like, naturally happen, or what? I think that just naturally happened, and I didn't really tell it to, but it is what it is. Okay, what about now? You won't make it there. Shoot. I think I'm gonna have to make another entrance over here. So get rid of that piece. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I didn't really want to find another location. We can connect up here to the office. And let's just commit to building these now. Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to build the villa up there, or at least the Vintner, is because I don't have a... Oh, no. Whoa. No, I can do it. Yes! Sorry. Okay, I'm good. I promise. I'm not stressing at all for this. I'm more so just trying to make it look nicer. Basin. Right there. Which I guess really contributes to a little bit of stress. Whatever. Put that in the center there. Change out the building skin. I need to upgrade this side. I need to upgrade that side. Wait, what? Oh, no. No, I do need a gambling house. Yikers Island. Okay, well, how are we going to change this now? This side is open. We can kind of fix that. We do need it. The gambling house is smaller. Okay, it needs to go right here. Understood. Unfortunately, get rid of this. We're gonna have to get rid of these guys. It is what it is. We're gonna need it. It would be easier to manage. It would... We need to get rid of that road. If we get rid of the road, then our life will be a little bit easier. Plus that... Or we can shift everything to the right by one, but that looks nice. Oh, man. Why did I make this mistake? Unless this side is easier to... No. It's just not. This has to be the location for it. Well, whatever. We can have a little break in between, I suppose. Move that. Get rid of this road and get rid of them. I know it's going to look weird for like a second, but once I put this down, then I can fix it. There we go. You're going to go there. I will love to run the road through here once more. And I have to see... I think I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 of the statues. Okay. Run the road first. Ah. There's a little section of the tree line that's still in here. that part of it? No, that's just a natural tree then. Cool. Okie dokie. Then the road has to go a little bit further down. And I'm okay with this, strangely enough. I don't know. Sometimes when you make a mistake, the decision that you come up with later is going to end up looking nicer. Actually, I don't really know. I'm just trying to justify my decision making. There we go. I mean, it's a nice little trail, I guess, a little walkway. Yeah. Yeah, connect up there, and then we can have one house there. So we unfortunately got rid of 2 blocks, or 2 side streets with houses in favor of just one house. I don't know if I can put another one here. No, there's no way. It goes into the corner. Okay, well, that was necessary, really. So we did increase the population size. That is 1 plus. That is 1 plus there. And we need to put back those statues, or as many as we can possibly place. So 1 and 2. Oh, we'll go and put another one over here. 3. Those guys are fine. Over on this side, however, can we put a Pool of Virtue and then maybe some of the blue flowers in the front? Then the Pine Garden in the back. Yeah, that works. The Pine Garden is just going to run right through there anyway, so... Yeah, I think I made it okay-ish. Yes. Have some blue gardens right here. I'll need to put obsidian tiling underneath the pool. There we go. Then, where does it be? Where does it be? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Beautiful. Excellent. Incredible. Very pretty. Whoa, what happened to my camera? You guys see that? That was weird. Hold on one moment. I need to count how many statues we have. They need to face outward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is this one? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got it to 17. I'll get rid of 1. I'll get rid of this one. Yeah. I'll get rid of that one right over there. Cool. So now we have to upgrade a good amount. Maybe we can keep these guys as Liberty in there. What the heck? I mean, we should have one for each of the population tiers, right? Yeah. We'll keep them like this. We'll have the Cyrus skin for them. And same goes for these guys up here. We already have an Equite block, so I want to make sure we have 2 Patrician blocks. Now that we can actually do it. Go and upgrade them to plebeians. And then upgrade... Ben, this is not the right time. Can you just... Is there a way to auto-accept those? I wish there was a way. There we go. That's fine. We just needed Ben to show up in here for the game's music to kick back in. Oh, nope. Don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. There we go. There we go. Nice. Change those. Change these. And change this one. Good. That is really freaking pretty. That is very nice. I'm happy with this. 45. Okay. Just waiting on these guys. I'm hoping that the Amphore situation did sort itself out, because we are making a lot of money now. It will increase in due time, my lords. It Is that really all it's providing with the garden? I don't like that emptiness. Why is it doing that? Okay, we're gonna cheese this. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of blue. Why is it just having a singular tree? Okay. No, it changed. Brother. Can I change this at all? That's not happening. That is just not happening. Yeah. Or I could put that here, and then... I don't know what it'll do. Okay, that's just weird. I don't know why it's getting rid of all that chunk, but it's still nice. It's still a pretty spot. That's for damn certain. We're gonna hopefully have a little bit of time to walk around in here. Upgrade them to Equites now. It's a lovely little circular block up here. I love it. It's naturally built. I think I used almost every single one. Did I? Let me just go through the... No, not those. I don't think I use the exotic garden much. I'll put the exotic garden over on this side. Yeah. It does work with this idea. And it does naturally blend into the back. Hold on. If that's the case, then I need to have the ferns around here, and then it dips into the other one. So as if the wall is just naturally encased by all of these. Yeah. We have plebeians, we have liberti, we have equites, we have patricians, and now we just need to wait for these guys to fully upgrade. No. Yep, there we go. Good. Gambling house. Gambling houses for the win. Honestly, best building in this game, bar none. You can't change my mind. If you try, you're not capable of doing so. I just want you to know that, my lord. So pretty. What else are they waiting on? Ah, yeah, that's pretty good. It's better to have the bathhouse here than the forum. The bathhouse is actually going to provide us with better benefits, considering how fire safety up here and getting to the problem areas could be a little bit problematic. Oh no! Are you kidding me? They need to buff marble roads. I'm sorry. Now, this is definitely a moment to rant. This is a better road than concrete. It must have a longer way to get to... I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. You need to go farther on freaking marble roads. That's insane. Whatever. The Equites have probably like the best freaking spot out here. But we can mix it up, I guess. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. Dang it, man! Please buff the marble roads, please. I'm begging you. You can't really tell just by looking at it that it's a bit of both, but nevertheless, it is a beautiful spot. I want to walk around now.
I await your instruction.
I'm not giving you togas. I absolutely refuse giving you togas. Alright, let's go on a quick walk through this spot. Control-Shift-R, where am I at? There I am. It's giving me, like, Rainforest Cafe vibes. Have you guys have ever been? Actually, no, wait. Doggo. Box. Cat. Go with the cat. Very nice. Someone's booing me. Get him out. One of the temples. I don't know why it does this with the camera. Temple of Flora is all well and good. Our centerpiece right over here. The Emperor's statue with the torchbearers and the banners of not only the Imperium, but also of the 3rd Legion Draconis. The bathhouse that... I will keep this particular skin for it. I think it works with this very, very well. You just believe, like, walking around this area, it would be ridiculously nice. This is your true high-end area. The most important building over here being the gambling house, obviously. It's very lively right now. Followed by the sanctuary, and I guess the temple. It's kind of important. Let me get up into here. I think the only other thing I can do is probably put, like, grass itself underneath the walls around here. Yeah, that kind of works. I don't like it when a camera shakes. But we built with the natural geography, and I really like that. And you have that as a view. Wait, I'm trying to... There we go. We have... Wait. I can work it. I can make it work. Nope, apparently I can't. We need to find another spot. We have that as the... The freaking cypress tree is in the way. We have that as the view, dang it. Okay, I made my point. No, now I'm stuck. Okay. I'm so upset about the bathhouse right now. I'm legit irate about the bathhouse. Marble roads need to be buffed. I will wholeheartedly advocate for that. We need it. I just don't want a prestige increase. I want there to be actually a incentive beyond that. This is such a pretty entrance to the office, too. Wow. Okay, can we find a cool spot over in between? We can, like, RP that these guys are... Oh, well, look at that. There's your view for you. That's awesome. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you to Rantian Nick for this incredible idea. You gave me a reason on what to do up here, and supplemented by Rantian Ezra. See, that's the best part of our community, that we can brainstorm and bring different types of ideas into these playthroughs, and why I really love receiving comments from you guys. Gives me the opportunity, that's the correct word, to get to know you guys better, what you guys would like to see from these videos, and go on from there. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. Hyping the videos always helps. And I'll catch you in the next one, my Rantians.